Hey, you guys. Hey, welcome to unit number 3. Here we are. We've already talked about our occupation and our profession, and now we'll start talking about our pathway. All right, so here at Job Corps, the way we leave Job Corps, once you've completed your trade, once you've completed your high school diploma in academics, there are only 5 ways for you to leave. There's really 4, but we're going to introduce 5 ways for you to leave and to ensure that everything's okay with you. So the pathway that you take from here can never be just go home and be the same. Okay, so we don't want you to come to Job Corps and then go home like you never left. When you come here, you're learning tools, you're learning placement, and we want you to go better than you came. All right, so our pathways are as listed: advanced training, which means you go to another Job Corps for more training; the military, we offer entrance and ASVAB training for the military, that's Army or Air Force, or the other ones, we the Army, Air Force, Navy, Federal Reserve, not Federal Reserve, I'm sorry, Coast Guard, and Marines. Also, we have college. We have an ACT program with Gaston State University where students actually stay on campus here at Job Corps and go to college. And we're learning as that changes with virtual training, we're learning how that will work. Also, we can go to college through yourself. We can plug you in with different colleges in your area and get you prepared to take that next level in education. We also have just getting a job, an entry-level position, making $11 or more. You should be fully prepared to go and do any job that falls within your category. When you choose this occupation, a lot of times you'll have to work that job to get the experience to get to the next level of training. And so there's nothing wrong with that. We just want to make sure that the job that you choose, the entry level, you have a plan together on how you're going to rise up to meet those outcomes of the money that you're trying to make. Also, they share apprenticeships. That's not a pathway for us, but an apprenticeship is a beautiful opportunity for you to get more experience and to learn some things about your trade. Okay? All right, so is there a right path? First of all, let's look at Maypace and their goals for you. If you'll notice, we picked our occupation first. Remember, we're doing everything in reverse. So you've already picked the occupation. Now we're going back to say, how did you get to that occupation? What pathway did you take to get the job that you just asked for? If the job says you have to have a college degree, then our pathway needs to be what? College. Absolutely. If the position you chose says you have to do military time, be in the military, then guess what your pathway should be? Military. So a lot of times the occupation you chose is going to choose the pathway for you in the long term. Okay, so let's look at these, be a little more specific on our midterm goals. If you look at the diagram, there's this maze in our resources. And the maze is pretty cool because you got this scientist up at the top and he's trying to get down to this one spot. Well, what we found out is if you go from the top to the bottom, from the beginning to the end, then you'll be all the way confused. But if you go from the end all the way to the top, it's pretty easy to see which tube it's coming from. So that's just what we're doing. We're going backwards, and after we choose our pathway, we'll choose our trades. Okay? So I want us to look at our presentation here, and let's discuss the positives and negatives of each pathway. Okay? First of all, on our bell ringer, there's a bell ringer here. It's called Dreams and Wishes. Number 1, let's just answer. I want you to answer these in the comments. Number 1, if you were given 3 wishes for anything, what would you wish for? 3 wishes for anything. You know, you may say, I want world peace. I want $1 million. I would love to have a healthy body and healthy mind until I die. I don't want to go through too much pain. You know, that would be a wish. I wish for my children to be healthy and successful. I wish a lot of great things. I wish for world peace, like I said. I wish that people would get along. You know, any wish you have, let's write that down. If you want $1 million, how would you spend it? They talk about our budget plans. It seems like it's easy to budget $1 million, isn't it? But try it and see. If you only had 6 months to live, what would you do? Wow, that's heavy. Life is very precious. So if you only had 6 months to live, what would you do with that? And number 4, if you could accomplish anything in the world, what would you do? So let's take some time and answer those on the bell ringer. And I think that will enrich us to understand that decision making is important. And you guys have a lot of life to live. I'm 40 years old, but you guys are between 18, 17, 24. You guys are really at that beginning foundation. If I would have known 20 years ago what I know now, I would have worked harder. That's why it's important to me to help you understand how important it is for you to put in the work. Do the best you can. When you get my age, you'll say thank you. Woo! But right now, you may feel like there's more things important. Nothing is more important right now than building your foundation, getting the high school diplomas, going to college, going to advanced training, doing better and better. Your family yearns that you do better, and this is the perfect chance to do it. All right, so let's answer these questions one by one. What is a positive reason why someone may go down the path of advanced training to get to their goal? So remember, advanced training has what? Travel. Job Corps takes care of your travel. They take care of your food. The same way they treat you here in Gaston, they'll treat you where you go. So if you want to be a chef, they have advanced training for chef. If you want to go work in hospitality, they have advanced training for hospitality. So the advanced training will match what trade you choose. You can also go to advanced training for a different trade if your numbers are right. Okay, so we'll research that. So travel and being taken care of, and also connections. One of the great things about Job Corps is you meet so many people from so many different areas. You'll find that as you get older, you will always have someone in different cities around the nation that you can call that, hey, this is me from Job Corps, how you doing? And you always have a plug. That's very important. Number two, what's a positive reason someone might go down the path of college to get to their goal? Of course, with college, the more degrees you have, the more money you make with less work. That's the goal. If you have a college degree, then you can get positions where you're using just your mind instead of your back, instead of your body. You can making mental decisions. It helps you live longer. You get more opportunity for supervision. And another good thing about college is once you get a degree, you can always get another degree. And then you get another degree. You know what I'm saying? But if you never get the first degree, then you can't get the second degree. And I'm just trying to spit that out to you because my students that go to college, they have so much more success later on in life. All right, what's a positive reason someone might go down the apprenticeship path? The answer to that is just experience. Apprentices don't get paid, but there's a lot of positions that take access, security access. You have to be chosen. You have to be trained to even walk in. So with that apprenticeship, a lot of times you can get access to more powerful positions. What's a positive reason people might go down the armed services path? The military is a beautiful opportunity. They take care of you. You'll always have a job. Some people want to serve. You'll be able to serve your country. Health insurance. You get a stipend. My mother retired from the Air Force after 25 years. To this day, she still gets a check every month from the military. And she's been retired since 1995. She built a home. She's done very well as an officer in the United States Air Force. I'm very proud of her. And I think she would agree that the military is a great path. What's a positive reason somebody might go to entry-level job? Well, entry-level job, some people just need money right now. A lot of you may have a child. A lot of you may have a situation where, hey, I need money right now, no matter what. And that's why entry-level may be important. Or some people may have responsibilities back home. You got to get back home. You got to take care of your family. And so entry-level is fine. But if you do entry-level, we want to plan. How are you going to move up in the entry-level job without the degree? Some jobs, if you work there 3 years, you can be a manager, okay? Or you can go to school while you're at that job. We want to develop that, okay? So let's answer those real quick. You did great. Next, we'll be on 17, learning more about advanced training.